This is Roselawn Cemetery outside Belfast, and we're here at the 4 victims, 2 married couples of the Kegworth Air Crash.
It's now known at least 10 people were killed when a British Midlands Boeing 737 crash-landed on the M1 motorway at Junction 24 in Leicestershire. There were 126 people on board. Some passengers are still trapped in the wreckage. The plane was en route from Heathrow to Belfast when it reported engine trouble.
We've covered this disaster before, but never had 2 couples buried side by side. And you can see from the headstone, John Thomas Campbell, he was 31 when he died. He was a constable with the RUC. Also his wife, a woman constable, Karen Jacqueline Campbell, she was only 26. And then it says, killed on the 8th January 1989 in British Midlands Air Disaster, Kegworth. And then a number of years later, then Sydney and Helen died. That's John's parents. So again, 2 off-duty RUC members who died in the Kegworth Air Disaster in 1989. Then buried directly beside them is the Maloney plot. So it commemorates, amongst those commemorated here are Dennis and Pearl. And it says their date of death, again, 8th of January 1989, so, but no mention, unlike at the neighbouring grave, of how they died, in other words, in the Kegworth Air Disaster. But it does commemorate them as a devoted couple, kind and gentle. They did everything together. They were always to be seen together in life, and their bodies were found together in death. They died hand in hand. So that's from the homilies from their memorial service, their funeral. And then it says, some words from their children. We will keep in our hearts the love of the past, for there it was planted forever to last. Love does not come to an end. And that's from Dennis and Maria. Dennis Maloney, he is a relatively well-known, he works in the law locally. He works down at the law courts. And sadly, his sister, Maria, she passed away in 2022. And she's commemorated on the headstone as a cherished and much-loved daughter, sister and friend, unique, gracious, eloquent, elegant, efficient and effective. Love is patient and kind. So that's the Maloney grave. So again, here in Roselawn Cemetery, buried side, in neighbouring graves side by side, then are 2 couples who died as a result of the Kegworth Air Disaster, 8th of January 1989. The Maloneys and the Campbells.